So, hello, Sergio, and this is my application that is integrated by Linked. So, the context of the game here is each player has to roll the dice, and which player that reaches 100 will win the game. Here's the playthrough of the game. So, Black first, and he rolled 4. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next is White. White rolled 2. So, 1, 2. Mapunta siya sa taas through the ladder. Next is Black 1. White moves 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. And until mag-reach siya sa 100. So yeah, White has won the game. So next is I will show you the code of the Snake and Ladder game. So this is the code for the Snake and Ladder game. So the first one here is it defines the data structure for each position on the board. And here mga toggle board size 100 and the board. So this code here is a for loop to get the arrangement of the board. For example, 100 to 90 maging new node siya, from 81 to 90 new node, 80 to 70 new node, until it will reach 1 to 10. So the next one here is it defines the snake and ladder on the board that will be stored on the linked list. So for example, 238. So if ang player mapupunta sa number sa node 2, mapupunta siya sa 38 and 8, 31, 21, 42. So this is the ladder and this is the snake. From 33, it will go down to 5. From 63, mag-go down siya sa 16 and 54, go down to 34. So the next code here is to store the snake and ladder to a linked list by providing the next node. So the next one is the roll dice. So this function is to roll the dice and move the player. So sa first if statement, it generates random number from 1 to 16 sa roll dice. Sa next if statement, if the player shoots, parang sumobra siya sa 100, if sumobra siya sa 100, it will move back. So for example, nasa 99 position na siya, and if nag-roll siya to number 4, it will go back. So the next if statement here is, if the new position has a snake or ladder, it will move the player. And the last is move the player and the game board. This one. And the next is else if current player is equals to 2. It's the same as this. Same lang po in sa taas, pero player 2 lang siya. So this code here naman is to check if the player has won the game. So it will alert if black won the game, mag-alert siya. And sa second is if the white won the game. The next is this code here is to switch to the next player. This code here is to switch to the next player. And the next is um from this code from 100 to 90, it will add squares to the game board. So if the square, it will add squares to the game board. So sa if statement naman here is, if the square has a snake or ladder, add it to the board. And same lang siya from sa taas, from 100 to 90, same lang siya. It will just add squares to the game board, 81 to 90, 80 to 70, 60 to 70, 60 to 50, until mag-reach to 1 to 10. And lastly here is to add players to the game board. So that is my game, and thank you for listening.